Hey class, this is my informative speech on Black Monday.
Number 6.
Alright, so many of you have probably heard of Black Friday, but I'm sure most of you have never heard about Black Monday. In the business world, Black Monday is a date that no one really likes to talk about. Black Monday was an important and unforgettable moment in the business world, and throughout the speech I will inform my audience of the when, why, and how involving Black Monday. I will begin by talking about what Black Monday was, explain what led up to it, and then follow up with what happened afterwards. Alright, so Black Monday occurred on Monday, October 19th, 1987, and it was when the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index plummeted 508.6 points, which equates to 22.6% of its overall value. And market cap wise, that equates to over $500 billion. According to Investopedia in 2012, Black Monday was the single largest decline in the Dow Jones history. Not only was Black Monday a dark day for the United States markets, but global markets everywhere. According to the Federal Reserve history website, global markets like Hong Kong, the UK, and New Zealand suffered 45.5%, 26.5%, and 60% losses. And other markets such as Spain, Canada, and Australia incurred double-digit losses as well. You may be wondering why Black Monday matters, but in the business world, Black Monday shaped the future of markets and investing for years to come. Black Monday occurred for many different reasons. Prior to Black Monday, the markets were in a bull run since 1982. For most of you that aren't business majors, a bull run is when markets continually to go up. This bull market was fueled by low interest rates, hostile corporate takeovers, IPOs, and mergers everywhere. In addition, the bull market was largely due to microcomputers changing the way trading was conducted. According to Yahoo Finance in 2012, these microcomputers contributed to a false narrative in the investors' eyes, where they only thought the markets could go up, which is the bull run that was going on. Furthermore, these microcomputers changed trading forever, and from paper trades, it switched to computerized, automated process trades, where people could create stop losses and use other strategies to reduce their risks. This ultimately led to the massive sell-off that occurred on Black Monday, because as the markets were falling, the automated tradings would sell their positions, which only decreased the Dow's value and made it worse. In addition, Black Monday created a very violent atmosphere, especially around Wall Street, and even a Merrill Lynch stockbroker was shot dead in his office because of it, because of scared investors. In addition, the overall impact of Black Monday led to over 10,000 jobs lost on Wall Street. Because of all these different reasons Black Monday occurred, you may be wondering how the markets reacted to this significant loss. When a major correction or event happens in the markets, the Federal Reserve steps in when they really feel necessary, and because of Black Monday, the significance of it, they felt a need to step in. According to thebubble.com, the Federal Reserve did not only issue a supportive statement to investors all around the country, but also reduce short-term interest rates to prevent a recession, so banks could continue lending at these new lower rates. Furthermore, to prevent an occurrence like Black Monday again, the United States passed the Market Reform Act of 1990. This act addressed Black Monday and allowed the SEC to take actions to maintain fair markets by letting them suspend securities trading when they felt needed. Ultimately, Black Monday was short-lived. The Dow Jones regained its value to pre-crash highs only 2 years later in 1989. Overall, because of the Federal Reserve's implementation of monetary policy and the enactment of the Market Reform Act of 1990, the markets recovered and avoided further catastrophe. In conclusion, Black Monday was the largest single-day catastrophe on Wall Street and could have been much worse if the Federal Reserve didn't step in. The Dow Jones lost over a fifth of its market capitalization in just one day, while 19 of the 20 other largest indexes in the world suffered double-digit losses as well. There are many different reasons that Black Monday happened, which is mainly in part by microcomputers and computerized trading, IPOs, hostile takeovers and mergers, and ultimately Black Monday led to the need for legislation and more SEC intervention, which they did through the passing of the Market Reform Act. Overall, I hope my audience now has a better understanding of what Black Monday was, what caused it, and what it created afterwards. Thank you.
What's SEC?
Securities Exchange Commission.